Basketball tonight, the St. Joseph Christian basketball teams welcomed in Albany, and Bishop LeBlond girls hoops went up against the mighty Chillicothe Lady Hornets right here in town. Plus, in the KCI Conference, schools right down the road from one another square off as Lathrop hosted Plattsburgh. Rivalry basketball games are always fun. And in the 275 Conference, DeKalb hosted North Nottoway tonight. Highlights of all of these games and more on Basketball Tonight.
If they been against us, we coming. Running with steppers and trumpets and drummers. They want the beef, you could call me a hunter. Putting in work every night till the sun up. If they been against us, we coming. Running with steppers and trumpets and drummers. They want the beef, you could call me a hunter. We putting in work every night till the sun up. Completing the mission, I'm getting right on it. And stay on my pivot, no knocking me off it. We ain't worried about that, they just talking. Know you the one when you link up with bosses. And we stay in the gym cause we ballin'. Callin' them out cause it's shots that I'm callin'. Where they at, bring them out, now they stallin'. Do them however, whenever they want it. Get to the bed cause that's all I be wrong. Stepped in the arena, show me my opponent. We unstoppable, so that mean you can't tell us what not to do. Take them out, that's exactly what I'ma do. We invincible, but we know how to move just to get to you. Give our L's and then shoot who we give it to. Planning to win and that's just what we stick it to. We came marching in, they ain't have to invite us, we barging in. When we shoot then they know where the target is. We do nothing for free, so we charging them. If they been against us, we coming. If they been against us, we coming. Running with steppers and trumpets and drummers. They want the beef, you could call me a hunter. Putting in work every night till the sun up.
Welcome into Basketball Tonight, the 6th edition of our online-only web-based program. I'm Brett Kennedy. He's Anthony Crane. Anthony, we had a ton of snowfall this past week. We had a ton of games postponed past couple days, including some tonight. But we did have enough games to have a show this evening,
We did. And not a terrible week to be a little slow. Next week, things get really going with those tournaments.
Yeah.
So not a terrible week to have. Be a bit slow.
A little bit slow, but we had some good action. Let's start with St. Joseph Christian hosting Albany in the GRC. Starting with the boys game. Lions up 7-4 coming in. Early scoring. Johnson Stewart knocked down Jay. 2-0 Lions. Liking to work in transition does St. Joe Christian. Stewart again off the glass. Albany keeping pace though. Dalton Worrell pulls it up in the lane. 12-11 Lions after the first quarter. Second quarter, scoring continues. Nick Orschlin, another senior, putting it through the net. Warriors good with second chance points. Jarrett Smith gets the board and the putback. Later in the second quarter, here comes Kyle Emerson in traffic. The senior gets the lay-in to fall, but check out this play. The seniors, Johnston Stewart down the floor to Cy Carlson for three, the bucket and the foul. Carlson makes it a 4-point play. SJC wins big tonight, 59-41.
To the girls matchup between the two schools, Albany having a great season, 7-3. St. Joe Christian not so much at 2-9. 21-9 at the break. Jaden Hilliard off the inbound, using the backboard for two. Later in the third, Hilliard again, this time working through the defenders. St. Joe Christian trying to find an answer for Albany tonight. It's 39-9 in the third. Roxy Barnes, the freshman, knocks down a mid-range jumper, trying to get a spark going for SJC. But Albany wins this one, 49-16. Staying in the GRC, Maysville hosted South Harrison this evening. In the girls' game, South Harrison beat Maysville 70-21. Maysville boys won 69-44.
More GRC action. North Andrew played at Pattonsburg tonight. Girls game, North Andrew wins 39-23. North Andrew boys win as well, 56-31. Worth County Hoops were at Stanberry this evening. Stanberry, the Bulldog girls win 51-26. Worth County boys win 54-32. The Gallatin basketball teams hosted Brookfield this evening. Girls game went into overtime. Gallatin wins 51-46, and the Gallatin boys, they're having a good season. They get the win 51-44. Yeah.
We head to Princeton, where King City was playing them a visit. Princeton wins the girls game 34-23. Princeton boys stay hot, winning 66-60. Putnam County hoops, where at Milan tonight. Milan wins girls game 68-47. Putnam County wins the boys game 63-50. Let's go to the MEC with 8-2 Chillicothe girls are in St. Joe today against Bishop LeBlond. Gold Eagles down big in this one. The Hornets starting things out as Lexi Smith finds Leah Bonderer down low post and gets the layup to go. A couple plays later, LeBlond running some offense. Claire Heater passes to Kendall Cathcart, who finds Ella for Z down low, and she tosses over to her and in. Gold Eagles fans trying to get rallied the girls. Second half, LeBlond coming out with a bang as Brinkley Cox finds Daisy Harshman in the corner for three to start the quarter. Chillicothe would respond as Lila Beatsma blows by a defender all the way to the hoop for an easy layup. The Hornets will put this game away as they get some good ball movement. Presley Barton drives down the lane, misses the layup. Ava Leamer scrambles for the rebound, passes out to Beatsma for the mid-range bucket. Chillicothe go on to win this one, 49-19.
The Central basketball teams were on the road in Liberty this evening. Central drops the boys game 62-56. Liberty also wins the girls game 47-17. Woof. To the KCI, Plattsburgh drove right down the road. They were at Lathrop this evening, starting with the boys game. Tigers 6-4 coming in, Lathrop 2-8. But the Mules did not play like their record early on. Ace Lanning, the junior, working down low in the paint for two. Matthew Pritchett and Lathrop trying to get a big win over their conference rival tonight. Later, the Mules get it to the coach's son. Senior Braden Pritchett knocks down a three ball. He had 12 first half points. Lathrop led by 4 at the break, but first-year head coach Brett Pierce and Plattsburgh would counterpunch. Senior Rylan Langton leading the fast break down the floor. That one's off the glass. Then the Tigers work it inside to another senior, Big Dante Bingham. The football stud adds 2 more for the Tigers inside. Later, Lathrop's going to turn it over to another senior, Gavin Boyle, drawing the contact down the floor, knocking it down for the and one. Plattsburgh wins 52-48. They're 7-4 on the season. Let's go to the girls matchup between Plattsburgh and Lathrop. Lady Mules having another great season. 9-1 coming in. Plattsburgh just 3-6. Picking it up into the second half, Lady Tigers kick it in the corner to senior Avery Mumm, who knocks down a long 2. Another Plattsburgh possession on the fast break. Junior Izzy Para doing it all herself. She led the Lady Tigers with 9 points.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, very nice. Lathrop's turn off the Trinity Goodman miss. Sophomore JC Cassinavoid, one of the funnest names to say in this area. She led all scorers with 13 points tonight, put back there. Lady Mules getting it inside to Audrey Davis, the 2 points in the paint for her. She had 7 points. Lady Mules played on fire all game that they just had to fan themselves down on the sideline. Later, Goodman tries again from long range. She does not miss this time. She finished with 7 points as well. Lathrop rolls 43-19. They are 10-1 on the season.
Just the expectations that's kind of the standard that we've set forth, and we've had other girls that that played last year, Audrey Davis, Elena Williams, Trinity Goodman, those girls that were role players last year for the most part. They've stepped up into a lot bigger roles this year, and they've been awesome in those roles.
Big rivalry win for the Lady Mules. Let's stay in the KCI conference. East Buchanan Hoops were at Lawson this evening. East Buchanan loses the girls matchup 60-46, but the boys get the win 59-41.
Switching to the 275 conference, DeKalb hosting North Nottoway tonight. Start with the girls game early in the first. Anna Sampson knocks down the 3. Later on, Camry Hanshaw fakes to the right, ducks to the left for the finish. She had 11 in this one. Alanis Ray finds Lacey Riley down the paint. Riley gets the Mustangs on the board. Hanshaw with a jumper adding to her total.
Very nice play there.
Miley Hanson there with the board and the 3 at the buzzer. Here we go, back to Hanshaw. She has the jumper. Off the miss. North Nottoway with the 3 at the buzzer. North Nottoway goes on to win this one 36-28.
Basically the message at halftime was that we were being outplayed. They wanted it more than us. They were out hustling us on everything, loose balls, rebounds, everything. We weren't boxing out. We were just standing around waiting for the next guy to step up. So that's the message at halftime. And then they came out in the second half and all of them stepped up. And that was the difference. And I've been telling them, we got to start games that way, not just finish them or not just play bits and pieces that way.
Big overtime win for the Mustangs. We switch to the boys game. Mustangs taking on DeKalb, Tigers are searching for their first win of the year. Early on this one, Owen Martin to Blaine Clements. The Rainbow 3 Mason Castor now grabs the steal, finishes with the layup. Castor was busy in this one. This time with the assist, Trevin Wiley, he gets the good bounce on the jumper. Wiley again, this one worth more points as the Mustangs go up 11-0. Gavin Moore can't get it to fall. Luke Miller there to clean it up. The Tigers get on the board. Castor again to Owen Martin. Martin with some juice on that pass to Clements for the finish. Castor again, Jordan DeLon, and the big man takes it to the rack. Castor driving. Can't get it to fall. Leon's there to put it back as North Nottoway gets the 59-10 win. Staying in the 275, Platte Valley hosts South Holt tonight in Conception Junction. Platte Valley wins the boys game 66-55. South Holt drops the girls game 56-24.
Nottoway Valley hosted Stewartsville Osborne and Graham this evening. Stewartsville Osborne boys dropped their game 57-54. Nottoway Valley girls, another blowout. They beat Stewartsville Osborne 77-18. Mound City basketball hosted Union Star this evening. Mound City sweeps Union Star tonight. Boys win 62-20. Girls 51-8. My goodness. Rockport hosted Northeast Nottoway. Girls game, Rockport gets the victory 54-23. The Rockport boys win as well 72-20. A lot of blowouts tonight.
On the Kansas side, Troy Hoops hosts Jackson County this evening. Troy boys win 81-37. Troy girls win their game 59-41. Donovan West basketball welcoming Valley Heights in Highland, Kansas. Donovan West wins the boys game 53-49. Valley Heights drops the girls game 51-38.
And that's going to do it for this week's edition of Basketball Tonight. Anything that kind of stuck out to you tonight around all the games around the area?
There was, some teams with some work to do.
Yeah.
It was good to get out there and really see some teams we hadn't seen this year. A lot of teams, so it's nice to get to see some of these other teams and hopefully get back to Kansas.
Get back to Kansas, see some good action next week. We're going to have a lot of tournaments going on around the area next week, and I think teams are still trying to recover from the holiday break and kind of still knock off the rust off. But we'll see. Maybe we'll get some more better competition as
definitely
the
hitting the
season
busy
goes
part of the
on.
season, though. Conference play coming up.
Conference play. It's going to be fun. Tournaments, conference. Got to look forward to that. We'll have the 7th edition of Basketball Tonight next week, so make sure to tune in for that. But for now, I'm Brett Kennedy. He's Anthony Crane. This is Basketball Tonight. Have a good week, everybody. We will see you then.
If they betting against us, we coming. Running with steppers and trumpets and drummers. They want the beef, you could call me a hunter. Putting in work every night till the sun up. If they betting against us, we coming. Running with steppers and trumpets and drummers. They want the beef, you could call me a hunter. We putting in work every night till the sun up. Completing the mission, I'm getting right on it. This beef, you could call me a hunter. Putting in work every night till the sun up.